The Trap Tarot Minister presents to you another sugar-free production.
Almost made you love me, almost made you cry, almost made you happy, babe. Didn't I? You almost had me thinking you were turned around, but everybody knows, almost to the ground. Almost heard her saying you were finally free. What was always missing for you, babe? You found it in me, but you can't get to heaven. Have all the ground, everybody knows, almost to the ground. I can't keep on loving you one foot outside the door. I hear a funny hesitation, but that's never really sure. Can't keep on trying if you're looking for more than all that I can give you. And what you came here for, I'm gonna find me somebody not afraid to let go. Wanna know that I'll be there, kind of man. You came real close.
What's up, my beautiful baby cakes? It's your girl Key, the Oracle Baby Betty reader on Tuesday. We're back with another reading. I've already laid out you guys' cards. Obviously, by the title, you guys can tell that we're going to be discussing your next blessing. So, I saw a little container where I have like little pieces of papers, baby tarot, and things of that nature. Just so y'all know, see what's on the inside. You know, it's just a bunch of paper that I'm randomly just pulled. And I asked Spirit to let me know what your next blessing was. And then obviously, I pulled some Oracle and Tarot. In today's reading, we're going to be discussing, obviously, your next blessing, but also how your next blessing is going to impact you as well as others around you. And what or when might this blessing come into your life. So, for a lot of you guys, I feel like this is a complete new beginning. It's like a fresh start in entirety. Because we have the full card being present here. And also what's right underneath it, and there's this square card, which lets me know it's going to be something out of the box for you. It's a brand new beginning. It could also be like a new wardrobe, because you also have the King of Wands in reverse here in the Baby Tarot. I feel like there's a relocation that we're going to be seeing for you guys with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This could be taking a risk in regards to moving out the state or moving at a distance. This is like making a complete, what did they say, 180. With the Strength card here, this is something to do with your material world, okay, because this is Taurus energy. So this is going to be something surrounding like the luxuries of life, something that you have felt has passed you, something that's overdue is going to be coming towards you. Some of you guys, it could be a new beginning or a fresh start in finances, okay. So if you guys have been having or experiencing any difficulties regarding a lack of resources, or a lack of consistency regarding income, I can see where you're going to be blessed with the ability to stay afloat. Whatever this new beginning is, it might be something where you initially feel like you can't see your way out of it, okay, but you're going to be blessed, okay. So this is like, let's just say, I'm reminded of Taraji P. Henson when she had said that she started her career acting with $500 in her son. She moved to Hollywood or California. I don't want to misquote, but that's kind of the energy, and now she's obviously the Taraji P. Henson. So, and even then, she did say some things like she's getting paid enough within the industry, but that came way later on in life. And also, nonetheless, she is Taraji P. Henson, so she does have some success, and she is obviously not homeless. She's not on a bridge, so she has everything she needs. Okay, so that's a blessing in itself. Obviously, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. You have the blessing of being able to stay afloat. So that's just Spirit being like, maybe you guys aren't experiencing or aren't expressing, gratitude for things you already have, even if it's the basic things. So if you can, pause this reading right now and give thanks to God for the ability to be able to stay afloat, because it is a lot of inflation, and there's a lot of things that are going on in the world right now, and by the grace of God, and you are not one of those people who are completely destitute. So you might feel like that you have problems, but they're saying right now that your issues are minuscule to the issues that other people are experiencing. So do that. But what I see beyond that is some sort of jewelry. Some of you guys are going to be getting some, it's like authentic jewelry. Somebody might gift you jewelry, or you might buy yourself some really expensive jewelry. Some of you guys are going to get some new tattoos or piercings. But there's going to be something that you're going to do, or some blessing that's going to be offered to you, so you can make certain alterations to your appearance. Some things that you make. This could be also weight loss. Okay, some of you guys have been asking to lose some weight. This could be that. Or the funds to get some sort of cosmetic procedure. Or this could just be if you guys are thinking about undergoing a cosmetic procedure, or you already have one scheduled. This could be the blessing of making out of it and having a healthy recovery. I could see where you're also going to be, a blessing could also be a relationship not working. I could see where there's something or someone that you're really interested in or someone that you want in your life, but this person here is selfish and your blessing is this person rejecting you or a lack of communication in this, because you might end up meeting somebody. Again, we have Knight of Pentacles twice here, and what was in reverse now is to the side. God may keep someone from you to hide your value from this particular individual, and that is a blessing. And I feel like it's definitely a masculine energy. You're going to be protected from some sort of conflict that could potentially arise between you and a masculine or a love interest or someone that's in their masculine energy or a player-esque energy. This could be avoiding gold diggers, for instance, or avoiding just whorish homosexuals, right? I don't know why, but this Hermit card looks like Miss Nettie to me. So some of you guys are being protected from being in a situation where you are solely taking care of somebody that is ungrateful for your presence and your contributions to their life and how much of an asset you are to them. Some of you guys are being protected from a sham of a relationship, and that is a blessing in itself. With the Hermit being right next to the Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, this could also be moving expenses or moving costs being paid for. This is a happy home, okay? This is an acceptance letter, okay, of something that you have applied for, and something to do with housing or stability, something to do with your family. For some of you guys, I could also see where you guys are going to get a car. It might not be the newest car, but it's going to be something to get you around, or it might be being able to be in a neighborhood where you can get around with public transportation. Okay, with the Lantern being here and the Hermit, this looks like a bus stop to me. So if you guys have been at a standstill because of your like a lack of a vehicle, or maybe your license got suspended, this could be a community service. Maybe somebody, let's just say you got a ticket and they suspended your license for a non-payment or whatever the fuck, right? This is going to be, maybe you go to court and say, oh, you got community service. Or there's the energy of maybe you haven't had a car, maybe you don't know how to drive, and maybe you're in an area where you cannot move around the way you would like to move around. I could see where what's next for you might either get a car, it might be a cash car, an older car, but it's going to get you around. Or this could be an energy surrounding. You're going to go somewhere where you have people who wouldn't mind taking you from point A to point B, or point B, excuse me. Or there's energy of you're going to be somewhere where there's bus, like I said, public transportation. I could also see here, some of you guys are going to have a lot of suitors. Some of you guys are going to explore your sexuality, and in the near future you may open yourself up to dating more than just the opposite gender, okay? Because we do have bi-curious here, and it is in reverse. This could also be if you guys are heterosexual, excuse me, or homosexual, it doesn't matter. If you guys are dealing with somebody who you feel like the connection just never got off the ground, this person could just be in a closet. And for some of you guys, the blessing could be being protected from somebody that isn't authentic with themselves, isn't showing up authentically to the world.
Ladies, congratulations. And remember, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell you gonna love somebody else?
Or they're just not out, okay? Or they're finding themselves out. I also feel like the next blessing is that you guys are going to be getting a strengthened or more strong, you guys are going to understand God in a deeper way, okay? Your relationship with God is about to deepen. So that lets me know that whatever this blessing is, it's a long time coming. With it being Taurus energy, this is something where you're gonna be well taken care of. So when we talk about Taurus love to eat. They love to adorn their body. They like the luxuries of life. So this is going to be, you're going to be in an area, you move somewhere, you're going to be somewhere where there's a middle of everything. Okay, so this is like for me, if I was to move, this would be me moving somewhere where there's a beauty supply, a nail shop, a grocery store, a library, a shopping outlet, a mall, and a car insurance place, a mechanic shop, all in the area, right? A waxing parlor, all in one area, a park, okay, in areas to like walking strips. Like you're gonna be somewhere where it's easy for you to get around, or if it's going to become more easy for you to get around and to travel. As your next blessing, I could see where you could also be, someone could give you some money for something, and not want the money back. Someone could loan you something and it's not a loan, so it's a gift, okay? So That's nice. And it could be something to give you a fresh start, or someone could give you, or you could apply for something and someone can give you a slap on the wrist, or there could be a delay that works in your favor. Okay, there could be like some hush money, or I don't know, some of you guys like hush money, or it's energy surrounding. It's like, I'll make this go away, or I'll take care of this. So let's say you guys have a car incident. You guys might go to a dealership where they say, oh, don't worry about it, we'll make your pay stubs right here. Now, I'm not I'm not condoning that, because it might come with some, you know, like if you get this, obviously it's gonna come with that, you know. But with the Knight of Pentacles being in reverse, it's like something you can depend on for what it is, if that makes sense. It's like, it's good for what it is. It's enough to get you by. So this is not like, if you're moving, this isn't your dream home, for instance, but this is something that is going to obviously provide you shelter, safety, and you're going to be able to afford the bills to be able to do the things that you want to do and afford things that make you happy. Because I do feel like where you guys may have some difficulties, you might have an issue with overspending. So this could be even getting a job where, okay, you aren't making, maybe you want to be a millionaire one day. This isn't your $1 million consistently, right? But this is getting a job to where you can afford your daily maintenance or your weekly, monthly maintenance on top of your bills and have money saved as well. This is having a life of luxury, but it might not look like that to other people. It might not be a life of luxury that other people see on social media, but I can see where you're going to be taken very well care of, okay? With this, I'm always thinking about like cash cow. I'm also thinking like Fernandad. So in Fernandad, he was a bull, but he didn't want to fight like the other bulls. So he broke free and ended up going somewhere really, really far. But he went somewhere where it was so much better than where he was. So although his family betrayed him, and although people didn't understand him, he left that type of environment to go somewhere where he was appreciated for who he was. And then in the end, those people ended up needing him, but that's not what I'm mentioning. Like, that's not the point. It's like when the Bible says he'll lie you down in green pastures, and then in the Fernandad movie, he was literally falling through a big field of grass, and there was flowers everywhere. And I don't know, like, you guys just have to see it. But that's just kind of what I'm seeing for you guys. I asked how you guys will feel maybe affected by this blessing that's coming towards you. And we have the card that says worthiness. So this is something where it's like ask you shall receive, but it's also giving, you might, I don't know why I'm hearing Britney Spears circus. I mean, I know why, because there's circus in the card. But there may be a message for you in that. Or you might feel blessed or spoiled, okay? You might feel like, you've gotten an inheritance for God. So this could be like I've been channeling on somebody getting an inheritance, but this could be like a spiritual inheritance. Something that you have inherited due to some work that you have put in, okay? Or you're favored in general in the spirit realm. And you're going to feel very blessed. It's like when people say blessed and highly favored, it's giving that. Like, that's how you're going to feel. It's a matter of fact type of energy. You're also going to feel as though you can bless others. Now I asked, how are others are going to be impacted by this blessing that you're going to receive? And we got two cards. We have the mantis beings, and we also have the water element. I do think that you're going to be able to bless those who have been a blessing to you, but there are going to be some people who could have helped you and should have helped you and didn't, that you're going to kind of shit on, if I'm being honest. These people might be left in the dark. You might leave some people behind to protect your peace. For some of you guys, it could be just that. It's like what's good for you may be bad for somebody else, but they might not perceive it as bad because they aren't around you to see how good you have it. There's so much of the ocean that we don't even know exists, and it's kind of energy. It's like people are chilling. It's like you might be, and I heard chilling like a villain. So these could be people who have villainized you, or maybe be upset at you in the present moment, or at least when you receive this blessing. So it's like, I don't know, God might orchestrate a conflict between you and somebody so they can leave you alone, so that you can have this blessing and be able to maintain it in peace. And that could be the new beginning, because you do get to have a tendency to want to bless others when you get blessed, and God could be literally putting you in a position to where only you can pour into yourself, because these cups here, she wants to offer them to somebody, but it's only her here. You know, it's just, and her cup is overflowing, so much so that she has to get other cups and then put those cups in a big ass cup. So that's just how blessed you're going to be feeling. You might cry when you get this blessing. It might hit you like, it's like I'm saying somebody unpack a box and breaking down. It's that type of blessing. For some of you guys who already received this house, I mean, you're already in the process of receiving this blessing. And this could be something, if you just got a new home, they're asking you to be more grateful, because you could have been, or you were in a really bad situation. Especially if you're ex-military here, because I don't know why this person here looks like they're in a military uniform. or they were in a, I don't know, some of these person's like an officer. So some of you guys, it could be escaping an arrest or something like that, or it's like getting out of a bad situation. It's like something that was meant to keep you stuck. Because I seen the 8 of Swords earlier in my paper box, but I didn't pick it up because I wasn't called to, because I don't feel like you guys are stuck. And that's kind of the energy. It's like somebody may do something to you to make you doubt God. It might be something where maybe God has already communicated to you or shown you that the blessing is on the way, or maybe you just feel it intuitively, and then the enemy start doing what the enemy do, and they start trying to fuck up shit, right? Or give you the illusion that things are fucked up. And then out of nowhere, there's all these challenges, and you're being called to keep the faith. And in doing so, you will be blessed. But again, it's just gonna be like people showing you who they are right before you get blessed, but that's usually how it goes. We have to create space for the good things that are coming into our life. Sometimes we have a crowded space, or we have people in our energy field that don't mean us no good. And thankfully, God loves you so much that he's willing to discipline you and to shelter you from people's energies, okay? I could see where you're going to be feeling all this purple energy. This reminds me of my nana, and both of my nanas and both my grandparents, well, my grandmothers, they like to be by themselves. They value their privacy. They always stay far out from other people, okay? Let me tell you guys about Candy, okay? My nana Candice. She was someone that a lot of people perceived to be like mean or feisty, whatever. But she was honestly very cool. She had a lot of personality too. Honest woman. She always had what she needed. She really didn't like people in her space, okay? And some people, you know, they didn't like her personality, but she just wasn't meant for everybody. You know, that's just what it is. She liked to be by herself. Her house was always nice stuff and put together. Her favorite color was purple. That's the color of regality. My grandmother, she didn't sleep in certain shit. If her pillow didn't have feathers in it, she wasn't gonna sleep on it, okay? She had to have her certain snack. She had to have shit the way she wanted it. And you're gonna have the money to have that shit. She didn't want much. She wasn't that type of person. She just, when she stepped out and she got dressed up, baby, she had on quality fabrics. Period. Okay, this is like talking about my grandfather, talking about my aunts and stuff. They got their dresses tailor-made to their body. If they needed to go somewhere, they got a dress made for them. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting for you guys. Or my Nana Sharon. Let me tell you about her. This is somebody who keep her house decked out. She don't keep furniture for long. She'll change her whole furniture in her entire house probably every 6 months. She moved, nobody knows she moved, but she always close enough to where she gotta get to you, she get to you, but far enough out to where ain't nobody making that drive, even if they know where she at. That's kind of what it's giving for you guys. And you might like it like that, because she likes it like that. She's an older lady, but even when she's going through it, she just rather be by herself. And you know, she knows she can get through it by herself. She has a strong connection with God. Okay, she goes to church all the time. You guys may be located by a religious building, so a synagogue, a church, or a temple of some sort. And that could be something where you find, or some of you guys could have a strengthened connection with God at that space. You may feel welcome. If you guys have been trying to find a spiritual community that you feel safe in, you might find like a non-denomination church, for example, or you might find other people who believe in the same things as you, and pouring into your cup rather than want to take it and sip everything and run off with it, right? But that's just kind of how I'm kind of reminded of my nana, because both of my grandparents, both my grandmothers, they love the color purple, and both of them lived a life of luxury. They just all they knew. They just have to have it their way, and that's just kind of what I'm getting. You're gonna have your way with this shit, and that's just a blessing in itself. Okay. Some of you guys, it could be no contact with people with opportunities. In general, if it's not a masculine energy that you're dating or dealing with, this could just be energy. I'm hearing like, no bars. This could also be, some of you guys could have somebody that comes around you. And this person might come around you with malintent, for instance. And this is, I'm just put it plainly, you're gonna get a trick. It's a trick or a sugar mom or something like that. I don't know what it's called for masculines, but it's somebody that just want to be in your energy, and they don't mind taking care of you or paying things. That's probably why I was getting charged. Your lunch is ready. I only cook for you. It's somebody that kind of, or this could just be a lot of men or a lot of people in general. People wanna, this could be just, I don't know, if you're a masculine, this will be other niggas like thinking you like want big bro on you and want to be around you and give you discounts because they feel like you're gonna put them on. This is people being nice to you because they feel like you're gonna do something for them, and they might not get what they want, but it doesn't matter because it works in your favor. This is like for my ladies, a motherfucker thinking that, oh, if they buy you nice shit, eventually you're gonna give them some pussy, right? Or for my, you know, my lady boys, some butt, right? Or some neck. It's like letting this person do all those things and then giving them nothing, or unless you might be like, damn, I was gonna fuck you anyway, but shit, thank you, I do take these things. I'll take what I want. It's like having the option, or you're picking a letter, because it's right by this square. I'm here, square business, or something like that is significant. I don't know why, but this is like, you might have, if you get a new job, because I could also see that you guys may have an opportunity that you probably don't want long term. This could be like, okay, I have a new opportunity, but I'm just now jump starting my business, but it's not creating the funds that I would like or producing the funds I would like right now. So I know I have to get a job in order to maintain my bills. And you might go somewhere or get hired somewhere just based off your looks. Somebody might overlook something based off who you are, what you look like, or surface level, and it's going to work on your favor. You might get hired on a job because you like something like pretty privilege. Okay, that's a blessing that's going to come towards you. Someone acting of the flesh, it's going to work out in your favor. You might not even be attracted to this person. It's like when I got hired at Panda Express. I'm interviewing with this man, and I'm talking to him, and the conversation is so enthralling. He's a good listener, so I'm thinking, y'all, he tells me I'm hired, and like he gives me free food, and he's like, yeah, get her a drink, and he goes like, go up there and order what you want. I'm thinking I aced this interview, right? Y'all, why would I look down to get my purse and my wallet and my purse? I look and I see my whole bra is exposed. This man was looking at me, and obviously my dress slipped, but I didn't know it. Y'all, my whole upper chest was out. And I had on this lace push-up bra, y'all. Like, for my ladies, it was a 3D push-up bra. So the girls was growing, okay? Y'all, it's something and it was, I was so embarrassed, but it worked in my favor, because bitch, I needed a job. Shit, and then the face card never declined, so I just know he was just, and he looked like he was melting in a seat, but I just thought I was just spitting game like a motherfucker. Child, it's something like that, you know. Somebody might see you and it might not be your beauty, it might be your booty, but it don't fucking matter. It's like getting some help. It's like when I go places, oftentimes I don't have to work as hard or go as hard as some ugly bitches at the job because I'm pretty. Like I remember when I was in middle school, I didn't walk around the school. I'll never forget, shout out to Corey Higgins, that motherfucker carried me to class. The fuck? He said I was too pretty to walk. And they carried me to the bus stop after school. It's kind of giving that. It's just princess treatment only. Okay, we do have warehouse workers, so some of you guys may get a job at a warehouse, something like that. I don't know why I heard FedEx. If it's not that, y'all know how motherfuckers act at the warehouse. This could be orders. If you guys have like some sort of business where there's like shipments and things of that nature, you could be getting packages, or you might have funds. So some of you guys are gonna be ordering a lot of packages soon. Okay, and you're gonna be getting some, like, or somebody, so people are gonna be placing orders on your website. If that's some service that you offer, that's the next blessing that's coming towards you. Yeah, I'm hearing he's an on-time guy, and I'm also hearing, damn, I lost it. What was I saying? Damn, I lost it. Yeah, but there's a scripture here. It's John chapter 1 verse 12, excuse me. But as many as received him, to them he gave the right to become children of God, to those who believed in his name. So it could just be, yeah, this is about an inheritance. So that's kind of what it was getting, like a spiritual inheritance. That's kind of what that sounds like. It's like, yeah, to be a child of God or to be recognized by God as one of his children, that means you have favor, you're protected. You know, you're in where you need to be. You're in favor where you need to be with who you need to be in favor with, so it doesn't matter. Okay? That's just what it is. So I asked, when might this blessing come? It's definitely before the end of the year, but the cards suggest that it's whenever you feel the time frame is necessary. Some of you guys, you know you're in a situation where you need a blessing like this, and this is just God confirming, like, relax. So I'm hearing, Daddy, chill.
My yard, all of you.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
So it can be just God telling you, just calm down. I got you, boo. I'm hearing Jesus take the wheel now. That's crazy. But also it says you have to remain you have to remain consistently positive. Once that happens, you can get this blessing within 2 months. So you just have to, no matter what, again, you have to remain consistently positive. Don't let your faith waver, okay? Because the enemy is gonna try to throw some people gonna be trying to console the game, people gonna be trying to instill doubt, people gonna be trying to make you anxious. Don't fall for it. So with that being said, I love you guys for moving back. And I was listening to me reading. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Take a look inside your heart. Is there any room for me? I won't have to hold my breath till you get down on one knee, because you only want to hold me when I'm looking good enough. Did you ever fool me? Would you ever picture us? Every time I pull my hair up, it's only out of fear that you'll find me ugly and one day you'll disappear. Cause what's the point of crying? It was never even love. Did you ever want me? Was I ever good enough? But boys are liar, the boys are liar. He doesn't see ya. You're not looking at me, boy. The boys are liar, the boys are liar.
Give me my times.
What's good, my beautiful vacation? Everybody read on YouTube, Sugar Key. So obviously by the title you can tell we're gonna be getting to your next blessing. We're also gonna be discussing how this next blessing is gonna impact the people around you as well as you, how you're gonna feel about it, what this blessing might be, obviously, and we're also gonna discuss when this blessing might come into fruition for you. 1 second, because I'm gonna pull a few more things. I guess I could channel while I do so. I have this little paper box that I have some things in. It's actually a lunch box that I have like random papers in. And I'll show it to you guys so you guys know like the tea, right? It's just a bunch of random stuff in there. So this is what we're choosing from. This is gonna be our clarifier for today. But right away I'm getting that you guys are gonna be right about something.
A piece of the sky? Shaped like a stop sign? Not again!
Hey, son, you're right. I'm coming upstairs.
Hey, what's wrong? Nothing.
You sure? Mm-hmm. I thought I heard you yell.
No. I fell out of bed.
Huh? How'd you get over there?
Over where?
There.
Where?
There. How'd you get over there?
Who are we talking about?
Never mind. What's the difference? Look, the past is behind us, right? Tomorrow's going to be a new day.
Please be gone, 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 please be gone. Good.
Also, you're gonna be moving away from people. Like something might be blocked off for you. It's like something's gonna shut down so that you can be going somewhere else, or something you can get a better opportunity. So this is like getting fired from a job you didn't want to work anyway, for example. Or it's like getting kicked out of a school you didn't want to go to, right? Or if it's like a block or something. It's like something not working out. Or maybe it's like getting out of a relationship that you didn't want to be in anyway. But I can also see where some of you guys are gonna be beating a case or beating a charge. It's like getting a slap on the wrist for something that you probably should. People probably feel like you should be facing karma for, or just not being down bad like people want. Like people could be trying to purposely put you in a bad situation, and it's not going to go the way people anticipate it going. With the 8 of Wands being in reverse here, it's like being delivered from anxiety. If you guys are stressed about something, something's going to work out in your favor, okay? Especially if it's something to do with some sort of like, okay, allegedly a drug charge. I don't know who that's for. Or something to do with like a misdemeanor, like a ticket. Okay, some of you guys are going to either pay off a ticket, or a ticket is going to be like a case going to be dismissed for like a traffic ticket, something like that. That could be a blessing. Beyond that, I can also see if somebody has been benefiting off of your work or your creativity, this person is going to be found out. Some of you guys, it could be like, for me, I know there's one person here who I actually liked her content, and she's a white woman too. And I think it's very pitiful and disgusting the things she has done.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
But she has literally copied my content for quite some time now, verbatim. Her entire flow has like switched up. But the good thing about that is because, for one, I'm honored, okay? Because these are big content creators who are doing this to me, and I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised, okay? Because that's what they do, okay? To people, women of color. For me to be a smaller content creator, you gave me one measly shout out, but you're constantly perpetuating my content. So what she's doing, she's losing integrity. And what's going to happen one day, you're trying to be someone else, and you can't be me like I be me. You don't know what I went through, okay? To be able to maintain the things that I had. So this is like a walk a mile in my shoe type of thing, right? Because people don't know while you're stealing my content, the energy, that the force that was dropped to create such things, like, how dare you, you know? And that angers God. Somebody's going to be humbled by God for messing with you. I'm hearing perjury, okay? So this could be like someone being humble for lying on you, or something's being coming, like something that you have been, like, I don't know, I'm hearing whistleblowing, bullet whistle. So maybe you had said, you called something, this could be from my psychic, you predicted something and somebody said that it wasn't going to come true, and it's going to happen. Okay, this is like people finding out that you're not crazy about something, or somebody getting, I don't know, like you're gonna get away with something. Okay, but going back to the example that I had, you're literally stealing all my content, and you're a fan, but you're not revising. You're literally just straight up stealing my content, right? And it's very fucking disgusting. But people like that, they don't win, because while you're trying to be me, you can't be me. So what's going to happen is, since you are leaving me feel bad, you just might go through some of the things I went through to get those things. So how about you be homeless and create, when everything that every device you have is being broke down, every obstacle is in front of you? How about you be in an abusive relationship, have to go through that trauma, and then transmute that energy into something healing for other people, or transmute the energy and still get up on camera, rain, sleet, or slow, whatever the fuck you got going through, and post content? How about you go through those things since you want to be somebody so fucking bad? That's how I feel about that person. That's what's going to happen. It's like something like that is going to happen. It's like somebody here being so fucking jealous that they fuck around and find out. You have to be careful who you envy, okay? That's the message that I'm kind of getting. It's like, and for those of you who are doing this, okay, Dusty Aquarius, Dusty Taurus, I got my eye on you, and so does Spirit. You have been warned, okay? And that could be what it is. Maybe you're getting this warning when you really should be getting your ass back the fuck up for what you're doing. But I digress. This is something like that though. This could be if you guys have had some sort of creative block. This is coming out of their rut and being able to create things. Like, I'm seeing somebody, like, I don't know, it's like a gun, just like a clip being unloaded. And that's kind of what I'm seeing. It's like you're going to be able to just spew out ideas and things, so where even if somebody was to copy it, it wouldn't matter. Damn, bitch, you been a fan. So anything that you're copying, that's some old shit. You know, it's like Nicki Minaj, thinking of that. It's like anything that anybody does to copy the things she has done in the past, it's already been stamped or recognized as that being Nicki Minaj's shit. So when we see the pink wigs and the 90-inch hair, you know, we see the animations, and when we know who's on the mood board. It's kind of giving that, right? It's giving where we can tell the inspiration that Beyonce has on the creator. It's like people being able to say, well, people wasn't doing that until so-and-so said it was okay. It's like Rihanna. When Rihanna said something that's fucking cute, oh, it's cute, bitch. It's like that. Some of you guys, this could be clout that you're going to be getting. Okay, because I'm seeing notifications. someone, because they want to be you so bad, they're going to forfeit their own blessing. It's like literally somebody's handing over their success, acting like a fucking dipshit, you know? That's kind of what I'm getting here. But the Page of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles being present is giving a inspiration, not just with... It's not just inspiration in a sense to where it's like, okay, I go out and I'm able to create something, paint a picture because I'm inspired. This is inspiration to live or move forward and press on. Because I'm hearing Float On, the song, it's kind of giving that. It's like, it's bliss. Some of you guys, it could be people, it could be protection for your business endeavors or your ideas. So, okay, so this could be God preventing people from profiting off of your things. So some of you guys, it could be the funds to be able to trademark your things. So some of you guys are going to be recognized by somebody who's going to then show you the ropes so that you can make these necessary steps to protect your business and things in that nature. It's something like that. It's like being scouted. I can see where you guys are going to be reached out to by somebody that it's like maybe not the celebrity itself, but maybe like their assistant might say, oh, so and so is a fan of your work and they would like to meet you in person. It's like something like that. Some of you guys might go through, and I'm seeing an NDA, some of you guys might do some work for somebody or might interact or work with somebody behind the scenes, like a ghostwriter situation for my artists out there. It's like somebody here wanting you to be on their team, and it may not be something that you can, I don't know, it's like, if you was to meet Christ today, nobody would fucking believe you. If you was to physically meet him in the flesh, if you was to appear in your, but the glory of that experience, it wouldn't matter if nobody knew you experienced it. It's like that. It's like if Beyonce invited you to her house. It's like if you got $50,000 and you got dinner with Jay-Z. It's kind of what I'm getting. It's like, it's something where it's like a business connection that everybody, it's like opportunity that other people don't get with the Eight of Wands in reverse. It's like a wish fulfillment. This could also be someone offering, for some of you guys who have anything like art to sell, or this could be someone wanting to, I don't know, somebody may want to, just for my artists, something like that, like my musicians. This could be someone saying, hey, I would like to manage you, and you do this for me. It's like you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I think I got that from Power One, or was that y'all? I don't know. But it's kind of giving like, okay, so you get in there, you do this, I work for that. Like my sister, she found someone who needed album cover art, right? She's a creative director. So some of the things that you guys see on my channel, my sister does. Her at is Miss Him. So check her out if you're interested in that. And she does wardrobe. She does visuals. And he happens to be very musically inclined. So he makes music. He's also connected to other artists. He's also a manager of like a music label, so on and so forth. So she's able to connect with people. By connecting with him, she was able to connect on to potential other clients, and that's opening her up and like putting her name out there. It's like word of mouth. I can see where your name is in rooms where your feet have never stepped in, and that could be something. It's like being discussed by people who hold you in high regard. Okay, this could be something that's very well. This could be people being interested in what you have to offer. This could be orders. Okay, some of you guys could get like overwhelmed with orders to the point to where you have to shut down your website. That's what I'm seeing here for you guys. Some of you guys are gonna get some new ink. Okay, and it's some silly tattoo. It's like, and it might be spiritual, but it might be like silly looking. I don't know how to say it. I'm not saying it's gonna be ugly, but it might be like a cartoon, but it might be very meaningful to you. It's like me, I love SpongeBob. So if I was to get a SpongeBob tattoo, it would be very meaningful to me, but it might look stupid to somebody else. Or it's like, I don't know. I remember like my high school best friend, her granny had like a bow tattoo, and I think like a Minnie Mouse or something. Like, was it Minnie Mouse or was it Betty Boop? I think it was Betty Boop. She had like a Betty Boop tattoo. It was like, oh wow. But it's probably been something to her then, something like that. Some of you guys, I could see where somebody can get in trouble for something that you're not going to be there to experience the trouble for. So it's like maybe you do something and somebody else take the rep for it. You know, it's kind of giving that. You know, it's like, or somebody goes down with something that you did, and it doesn't matter because then you get away. It's like getting away scot-free with something. Because I'm hearing God did by Jay-Z, so it's like literally an energy, not by Jay-Z, but I'm hearing Jay-Z's reverse in God did. It's a DJ Khaled song. But that's the energy that I'm getting here. It's like overcoming obstacle, and it's like I'm hearing he saw the best in me when everyone else around can only see the worst in me. And I'm also hearing God is an awesome God. So in his mind, I'm his. It doesn't matter what I did. He only sees me for who I am. It's being blessed. It's kind of the energy of Power One. You probably can watch Power One, but it's kind of, you may have been drawn to Power One, but I'm probably getting the energy where like, well, Power One will say, oh, I'm blessed and highly favored. That's how you're gonna be feeling around this motherfucker. Okay, let's get some more. What is the next blessing? Okay. Shake it up. Some of you guys are gonna take some sort of dance class. Some of you guys are gonna be opening up to some things that used to like kindle you joy when you were young. I can see where you guys are gonna be getting some new, like, I don't know, if you guys are stoners, you guys are gonna be smoking some really fun, like some divine reefer. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of giving like chilling. Like, it's like giving Rodeo Drive vibes. That's just what I'm getting here.
I'ma take a bougie ass to Rodeo and then let her pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci Hippo, take her whatever she want. She pissed me off somehow, she still get whatever she want.
I also feel like there's gonna be energy. So go back and watch Power One, because with this card, well, with this, this is literally a read like rapper. You know, that's kind of what it gives, like branding. Some of you guys are going to change your brand, or you're going to be recognized as a brand globally. I'm also getting that it's like distribution or something like that. That's gonna be like significant. It's like getting sales. It's like ordered or something like that. It's like mass production of something. And it's something where a lot of people are gonna be envious of it. A lot of people, they wish they could do it, but they're not successful. Or they might do it, but they're not gonna do it like you. Whatever it is that you're contributing to society, it's seen as addictive. And if you guys don't know why I call myself the Trap Tarot Minister, that's why. Because bitches get a taste over here, and it's like, even myself, I can't watch other readings like that. So if I watch another reading, I'll tell y'all, oh, check so and so out. It's because they really did shit to me. I really can't watch other readers because I get bored than the motherfucker. Truth be told, I feel like I'm the best at this shit. Because that's why I call myself the Trap Tarot Minister, because I feel like this shit is like dope. You know what I'm saying? Bitches be hating behind the fake accounts, taking notes and shit. It's like when somebody, it's like the new kid on the block, you know, and I got the best, I got that clean shit, that pure shit, and that's just what it is. And that's kind of what it is. It's like people are gonna recognize you for something and they can't go to nobody else for it. It's that type shit. Now with strong being present here, some of you guys are, it's like you're gonna overcome something. Some of you guys are also gonna tone your body. That's something that you've been working on or been asking for. Power One got that as well. This kind of looks like a weed bud. But it's not, okay? But this is kind of giving, I feel like I'm hearing I'm all crowded out, there's no more rain in this cloud. I feel like you guys are gonna be really happy, okay? Like just really, really happy. I could also see where some of you guys, your next blessing could be, you guys can have a very successful and private relationship, okay? Because we have Let It Burn by Jasmine Sullivan, okay? But it's like a connection where you guys vibe, because there's two suns here, but there's a moon. Well, not a moon, but it's a cloud like coming behind it. Some of you guys might duck off, get in a relationship, get pregnant, have a baby, move, and it's like nobody even know what the fuck you got going on. It's like, I think I like this little life. It's really ducked off here, okay? The numbers 8, 9, and 3 can be significant. 17, 38. I don't know why I'm hearing that. That could be significant. What's that? Trap Queen by Fetty Wap. Whoa. Well, what is that? Okay, we also have 3 Cups in reverse. We also have 9 of Swords in reverse. It's like certain things, like connections that you didn't want any way to work out, following through. So maybe you found out with somebody you really didn't like. I think I said that earlier for you guys. It's kind of giving that it's like, whew, good. I didn't want to talk to you anyway. I didn't want to be around you anyway. I didn't want to be your friend anyway, bitch. It's like, I was thinking about how I could break up with you. It's like if you're in a connection you don't want to be in, a relationship, it's like this person might break up with you and it's like you're satisfied or you're grateful for it. You know? Because the 9 of Swords is in reverse, so it's like, I ain't stressing today. You negative, I ain't got time. I ain't stressing today. I ain't stressing today. That's what it's giving. Peace and love is on my mind. I ain't stressing today. I ain't stressing today, okay? What I see for you guys, I see new friends or new collaborations, like healthy collaborations. This might be like friends, but in like a really distant way. You might learn how to work out your connections. You might have been getting too close to people for comfort, and it's like knowing where people understand and treating them accordingly. Okay, because I can see where there's going to be some business interactions that are going to be symbiotic for you, because there's an 8 number, so that's the number of completion and new beginnings. But we also have the number 3, which is the number of collaborations and friendships, partnerships. We also have the number 9, which is a number of, for me, 9 is a number of new opportunities that would involve work or some sort of effort being put in. This could also be change and sudden change, okay? We have the word lesson being present, so it's like learning something and being blessed with something. Some of you guys are going to be finally learning a lesson, getting over a chronic lesson. Especially if somebody's name is Wayne, or you could be a Gemini, or if you guys are, I don't know, some of you guys, this could be, I don't know what the word is significant for, what that means for you guys. Somebody here has freckles. I don't know what that's significant about. Or this could be an energy surrounding. Some of you guys could get some of you guys are gonna dye your hair. Some of you guys could dye your hair red. Some of you guys, or I said you guys are gonna get some tattoos. Somebody could get their freckles tatted on. I know people do that. That's not gonna be for everybody. But the next lesson for me, when I think of freckles, I think of children. I think of childlike energy. Okay, I also think of innocence, so happiness. Okay, some of you guys are just gonna be somewhere where you can express yourself creatively without people bothering you. I also think of fun times. I think of like freckles. I also think of wisdom. Okay, it's right next to lesson. So this is like coming into maybe recognizing things, like the things are a simulation in the sense to where it's all happened before for you. Some of you guys are old souls, and you're gonna be. You might have a deja vu moment, or where you kind of recognize the white bunny and you're able to navigate your life in a more smoother way. I don't know how to explain it right now, but it's gonna make sense for you. Now I have Plain Jane here. Patty Plain Jane. Slide on my knob, my cord on my car. Lay on the bed. It give me head. What I'm getting from this, I do see where you guys are gonna be having sex soon. I can also see with Plain Jane being pregnant. Some of you guys, your skin is gonna be glowing, okay? Like just glowing. And you're gonna be wearing like your bare face, or you're gonna be feeling very confident with yourself or your face, okay? And in the future, we also have the angel number 222. Look that up right now, and there's a message for you there. We also have 2021. Some of you guys are gonna be getting a new vehicle, and it could be a 2021 vehicle, or you guys could be moving into a home where it was remodeled in 2021. Some of you guys, there's an energy surrounding like new beginnings, okay, and fresh start. It could be a large sum of money. It could be a new home, a large sum of money, a new relationship, a new wardrobe, things of nature, like all at once. I also see creative, so that confirms what I was picking up on earlier. I'm also getting eclipse, so some of you guys, it could be like invisibility, like cloak of invisibility in regards to spirituality. Okay, so this could be other spiritualists not being able to send monitoring spirit. It could be invading that, because we have Medusa here. When I think of Medusa, people can't look her in her face, people can't be around her because she's sacred, and she, what was supposed to be a curse ended up being a blessing for her in the end, depending on how you look at it, your perspective. This is also reminding me of They Live, where he was wearing those sunglasses, but when he took them off, when he was wearing the sunglasses, he could see everybody who they were, but when he took them off, he seen them for what they wanted him to see. And that's kind of what I'm getting. It's a lot strong, like your spiritual gifts are going to heighten. Your gift of sight is going to increase, and your protection is going to be upped as well. Okay, so I asked, how are you going to be impacted by this blessing? How's it going to make you feel? I can see where this blessing is going to make you feel very happy, very grateful. It's like I can see where relationships are gonna come in. I just looked at this card, and I was over here channeling over here, and I just looked at this. This is obviously like a love card, so that makes sense. This could be a relationship that you build on that works out in private that other people probably didn't think was going to be successful. It's like a I told you so moment. It's giving that. It's like, it's like a reunion, because this looks like Romeo and Juliet to me. This could be somebody that your family might not approve of. I feel like there's going to be a new beginning, especially around summer, June specifically. Could be something around somebody's birthday. Some of you guys who live in a long distance, who are in a long distance relationship, I could see where there's going to be like a reunion between you and this person. But I asked how other people, like how you're going to feel was cosmic power. But how other people are going to feel about this blessing that you're going to receive, there's going to be somebody that views you as a blessing. Somebody's going to have a relationship that is deepened with you. So there's going to be some sort of love thing that's coming into your life that's going to be very fulfilling for you and your partner. It's going to be a mutual respect. I can also see where some people might be jealous or envious of the success for this thing that you get. I can also see where somebody's going to learn their lesson because they're going to somebody's going to learn that they can't compete with you. You can't compete where you can't be with. Somebody's going to go back to doing their own thing. So it's like when, I'm not going to say no names, but when somebody wrote a certain disc, we could tell that it wasn't written by that person. So when they wrote their own disc, they kind of made their bed and had to lay in it because it was very apparent that they didn't have the bars that they were presenting themselves to have. So it's that type of energy. It's like somebody that came against you, but they're going to literally create their own funeral. Like they're going to fizzle out on their own. And they're going to peak. And you're going to surpass this person, okay? I can also see where other people are going to feel like that you, some people are going to feel undervalued or unseen by you. Some people are going to want to be in your energy and they're going to feel like that you closed the door on them. And you don't understand why they behaved a certain way in the past, or you don't understand they want to be around you. Some people might also feel like they deserve this blessing that you have more than you do. Some people might feel like that you are undeserving of the good things coming towards you, and it might give them put them through a period of psychosis because they might feel like you should go through things or go through certain karma. Fuck them people. It might also make people feel like scared of you. It might breed a certain level of fear. I channeled a message and I'll post it, okay, on the screen. Earlier I was watching the Hoes. Some of you guys need to go watch that movie Hoes, and you also need to go watch Chicken Little, because I can see how there's messages for you in both films, specifically Hoes. I think a lot of people are intimidated by you because they have been like confined into a space. And I'm seeing like people who are used to going with the regular schedule program, they aren't happy there, but they don't have the courage to break against the mold, but you do. This is like being the first successful entrepreneur in your family. And other people who have dreams and aspirations, things, gifts and talents, but they didn't bet on themselves, or they weren't blessed with the opportunities to be received by many as well as you were. So this could be like blowing up. This could be literally, it might encourage people to do things on their own. So this is like reminding me of Krishan Rock, for instance. Bear with me. But Tashiki, hopefully I'm pronouncing her names right. I know that when Krishan Rock became famous, then her siblings began to venture out into then start their own careers, and it was beneficial for them. Something like that. You could blow up, and then that could be something that helps somebody else. You could hire somebody on your team, and then this person could be blessed in that sense or that capacity because you put them on. It's something like that. I'm here and I put on for my city, on for my city. So that's significant of some sort. Some people might have a certain level of pride because they know you personally. That could be that. Some people could feel like, I don't know, especially if you were picked on or like ostracized. I feel like a lot of you, people have literally went out their way to make you feel weird and odd. And it's going to become apparent that you're the one. You're going to blow. It's like literally people treating you like one way, and you end up being the one that saves everybody. You being the one that people need in the end. I don't know how that's significant, but it's a message of that. It's like I'm hearing something about the name of Jesus, but you know that number saying, every knee shall bow. It's kind of giving that, not to say that you're Christ or Yeshua. I'm not getting that, but I'm getting an energy surrounding that you're going to be proven right. So God may publicly bless you to where it's undeniable your favor. This person got to be tapped in. They got to be a prophet. They got to be the one. Look at the way God has blessed them. Look at the way they're covered. It's giving that. How this is going to make you feel with cosmic powers, it's like you're gonna feel blessed. It's like an energy surrounding, and I'll do it all over again. You're gonna feel balanced. You're gonna feel as though it's a lot of energy surrounding. Everything happened for a reason. Everything's gonna make sense. You're gonna be able to look back and say, oh, that's why that happened. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why it happened. I asked, when might this blessing happen for you? And we have, if you can consistently stay in alignment and feel happy daily, the time frame is within a month. So this can all take place for some of you guys before your birthday or within a month or before. It's like we didn't expect it. So within a few weeks, I can see you guys coming into this blessing. So congratulations. With that being said, I love you guys for coming back, and I'm social media reading. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Take a look inside your heart. Is there any room for me? I won't have to hold my breath till you get down on one knee, because you only want to hold me when I'm looking good enough. Did you ever fool me? Would you ever picture us? Every time I pull my hair out, it's only out of fear that you'll find me ugly and one day you'll disappear. Cause what's the point of crying? It was never even enough. Did you ever want me? Was I ever good enough? But boy's a liar, the boy's a liar. He doesn't see ya. You're not looking at me, boy. The boy's a liar, the boy's a liar.
Beautiful baby, hey, your girl Keita. Welcome to your baby read on YouTube. Let's get into it. So I do want to say this trigger fucking warning, okay? Because a lot of you guys are going to initially be triggered by this, but it's really not a bad thing. Obviously, because it's your next blessing. But I want to say this because this looks like this is something that you are attached to, but it's like what's coming towards you, your next blessing, is literally somebody showing you who the fuck they are. You're going to be identifying your Judas. Please go watch my Metaphysical Monday upload, the Toriel tribute. Okay, I understand, but I do not condone, because something like that is coming up for you guys. There's going to be a situation that scares you or makes you uncomfortable. Some of you guys, it's already happened or it's already unfolding. There's going to be a situation that literally frustrates you, okay, or throws you off or makes you anxious. And it could be someone revealing their character, somebody literally showing you they don't value the relationship the way you do, or somebody's going to show you they don't value your boundaries that you have set. There's going to be an instance that arises where maybe someone is in and out or fickle, or someone behaves very childishly, but it could be, it's like an abrupt conflict, okay? With the Tower card being present, this is an energy of, it's like a, I don't know, someone maybe being disrespectful, okay? In a sense, or you might feel that way. You might feel disrespected. I don't know why, but this might be something involving somebody's home. Because I'm hearing a bad bitch, 54, eating hibachi. So this is like, I don't know. Maybe somebody get a little bit of money or get a little something and they start acting funny, or they do something against you and it's like it reveals their character, okay? And it's a blessing in disguise, honey. Somebody's gonna do something out of ego. So this is like somebody being in a relationship and then they get caught on candy camera, all on social media, somebody records them and they're cheating on you. And it's like, wow. And it might hurt in the beginning because maybe perhaps you're about to make a really big commitment with this person. This is like literally, I don't know. This like showing me the Love and Blind episode where she was about to get married to the guy at the altar. He was like, I'm not ready for marriage. It's like, why the fuck did you show up for the show? Why the fuck did you? It's like something like that. It's like a moment like that. But imagine being with somebody who does shit that way. It might not appear as a blessing, but it's like rejection is protection in redirection. It's gonna be that. It could literally be you trying to apply for a job and you don't get hired for it because literally that job could be attached to something. It could be some spirits in there that you're being protected from. You know? With the Sun card being reversed, it's a private achievement though. It's something that protects your peace in the long run. It's something that protects your health and your sanity. Because I always tell you guys, if anybody's relationship costs you your peace, your sanity is too expensive, okay? You cannot afford it. And it's kind of giving that. It's some sort of protection because in the sun, it kind of looks like an evil eye pendant to me. So that's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like this is, I don't know, some of you guys can be dating somebody that's jealous of you. You can have a friend that really don't like you for real. And it's like you're going to fall out with this person. It's like it's a blessing. I'm telling you, it's a blessing. It's like having somebody close to you, a cousin, best friend, auntie, uncle, whatever the fuck. And you really fuck with this person, but they don't fuck with you the way you fuck with them. And God is going to make that apparently, abundantly obvious to you. And you're also going to be moving away from somebody, or somebody's going to be leaving you. Somebody might ghost you, okay? Somebody might fall out with you and not want to work things out, like just shut down, not want to talk to you, not communicate with you out of nowhere. That's a protection. This could also be an energy surrounding this person. Could, I don't know, somebody could leave abruptly. This is like someone leaving a relationship and moving straight directly into another relationship, and it's like, wow, that took no time. You know, it's that type of energy, but that shows you what type of person this individual is. And obviously, if God taketh away anything, He's going to replace it with something better. But the blessing is the loss of this person. You may not be aware of the way this person is bringing you down. Okay, well, this person could potentially bring you down. God probably has something. Well, probably God, and I say probably, but I know that God does. God has something in somebody better for you than this person. Okay, and some of you guys, if you're gonna be safe from getting too comfortable in chaos. Okay, this is gonna be somebody where, if I'm being honest, you're gonna go through a luck streak and you're gonna be happy and things are gonna be going well for you, and this person is gonna show you that they aren't happy when you're happy. If it doesn't include them being happy or them being in a certain position, if they cannot clap for you, if they're not in a good position, and that's gonna become apparent to you, and you're not gonna be able to unsee it. Okay, and that's a blessing for you guys. This person could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Scorpio, but it's some sort of envy that's going to be revealed. This is like somebody going to say something very jealous, so they're going to make a very jealous face, and you're going to catch it. Okay, because I asked when this might happen, and we had, if you stay consistently in alignment and happy daily, the time frame is within a month. You may have been drawn to Pile 2. If you were, please go watch it, because this could be what's going to happen before you go into Pile 2, which Pile 2 lost somebody too, and it was like, oh well, I'm not really stressed about it. Some of you guys going to watch this reading, then you're going to follow this person, then you're going to come back to this reading, and then you're going to be drawn to Pile 2. Okay, so because I can see that, because this card came out for Pile 2, the reason I say that. Some of you guys are going to just start I'm in the city of California. It's like a betrayal, but this could be somebody. This is like an Empress in reverse. 1111, well, 111 on the clock. Look up 111 on Google. There's a message for you there, okay, from your guides. But it's like, I don't know, some of you guys are going to be betrayed by a mother, or someone with a mother, or someone that you've been taking care of, or someone that you nurture. This is like when I moved in my cousin, Funkadelic, right? Motherfucker couldn't even take a bath, that's why I call him Funkadelic. But he's not working. He didn't have the decency to clean up or to wash a dish. He couldn't cook for himself, but he wanted crab legs and shrimp and all these other things. And then he would complain when things were in a certain type of way. But he was sitting up in the house, smoke all day, and then he would steal my gas, and then lie, and then when it all boiled down to when things didn't go his way, he tried to get his sister to fight me. Thank God she knew better. It's like something like that, where it's like, whoa. And I was thinking about helping him get a job, get a trade. I was going to invest so much into that, and I was already, but I was going to invest so much more. But he was just so ungrateful. And it's like, if you act like this now, I can't. You know, you can't come with me when I move into my new shit. I don't want you there. So before the problem arose, this is something really like detrimental to me. When it became mildly uncomfortable for me, God just made it to where there was a conflict to where I didn't have to deal with that person no more. And it's kind of like that. Something might arise where the conflict might seem like it's bigger than what it is, and just to get this person out your hair, just so you can see how this person acts when they feel like you're going through something. So you might lose a job or go through some shit, just so that God can reveal to you who's not for you. You know, because I asked how you're gonna feel when this blessing comes into your life, and we have storms. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna feel cursed or punished. You're gonna feel disappointed when this blessing comes. It's, oh yeah, but it's gonna entice you to get your power back. So this is reminding me of like when I'm in my twin flame, right? Loved the boy instantly when I met him. It was like something I had never experienced before in my life. I just instantly remembered him. And before then, I wasn't even I was spiritual, but I didn't know it, okay? And I also feel like I had prayed away a lot of my gifts, and they had just came back to me all at once. On top of that, the fact that I manifested him, I was like, oh, send me the Joker to my Harley Quinn. Then he popped up with this Joker tag. Okay, bad boy at his finest. That I loved him so deeply, but in my aspiration to loving him, I lost so much, but I also gained a new perception of myself. Okay, so when I found out how much I loved him, it helped me identify people around me that, one, didn't want to see me happy, because he was a very successful guy, very well known in the city type shit. And a lot of people were jealous because they wished that they could be with him. So a lot of friends ended up doing things with him, and it hurt my feelings because it was a betrayal on both ends. Because he ended up sleeping with somebody that I used to be childhood best friends with, you know, and it hurt, but I needed that. On top of him doing other things that hurt me, and it was like that pain. I was able, when we think about Oya, look up the story of Oya so you guys know what I'm talking about. But there's an energy of that she stole the secret, Shango's secret, so that she can better herself and become more powerful. So I was able to take from his book, and I found he was a hustler. That's what I liked about him. So I was able to take those things that I've learned from observing him to build my own empire, to focus on myself. And so I was able to take the pain and transmute that into something so much more beautiful. But in the beginning, it hurt. It felt like a punishment. It felt like God had picked me up just to drop me down from a new level. It hurt like a motherfucker, but I'm glad it happened. Because one, the depth of that connection instantly helped me realize that I was maintaining connections that I wasn't even really happy or fulfilled with. Okay? It also revealed to me that I wasn't asking for too much when it comes to some bare minimum shit. Okay? It also revealed to me that I wasn't asking for enough. Okay? Because up until that point, I thought I was willing to settle for infidelity. And it got to where I wasn't finna deal with it no more. It's like a breaking point. Okay, I see you guys going through a breakthrough. But breakdowns create space for breakthroughs, okay? So we don't ever know something needs fixing until they break, okay? Or something can be better until it's a problem that arises where new solutions can be invented. And that's how you have to look at it. Again, I say it all the time and I'm gonna say it again. We never lose, we just sometimes win in different ways than we expected. And I see you taking a huge W, okay? And it's gonna hurt when you first get it, but it's a blessing, okay? It's a really, really big blessing. So let me think of an example of what this could look like, okay, for you guys. Excuse me. Confirmation. Let's just say you were supposed to be at a party, okay? And for some reason, your car breaks down. This is another example of things not going away. And you really want to be at that party, because at that party it's going to be your favorite celebrity. And your car breaks down, then it starts raining so you can't walk. Okay, no Ubers or Lyfts are in the area. Nobody's answering their phone. Nobody can cash out anything. You're stuck. You got to spend the night in your car on the side of the road. Then you finally get somebody that can reach out to you the next day, and you find out. For instance, this is another type of scenario I can see you guys being in, protected from like that type of situation. And you get a notification that it was a shootout. Okay, somebody went inside that place and they shot the whole building up. And it's like, oh my gosh, it could have been me. Okay, it could be something like that. Or it could be, I'm hearing, trigger warning, knock on wood. There could be a school shooting in your neighborhood or in your state, and it can be really close to you, but it cannot affect you. And it can be close enough to home to where it can trigger you, but it can also provide you. And it sucks that people have to prepare for these things, but it could be that, you know, it's like, okay, I'm going to take this chance because it could have been me, but it's not me, or it could have been worse. Okay, that's another example that I could see. This could also be maybe you were making certain, taking certain risks that aren't beneficial for your past, you know. So maybe you're moving too fast. Somebody here can get into a car accident that can really be damn near life-threatening, and that experience in itself can reveal to you who is not for you. You know, when you really go through something that can really that should have ended you, or could have and people aren't there, that shit could trigger you. You know, it's like having friendships and with family members and everything else where shit just don't work out, and you down on your ass. And these people that when you had money, you was giving and helping for, and when you need anything, people turn their ass to you. It's given that. But what I ask is how you miss the storms. All storms pass, okay? No storm is for forever, okay? So you're going to get through this emotion of feeling like conflict, because I'm hearing the whole world against me, and you might feel that way. It might be energy to where you have God might put you in a position to where you have to call on Him, because you might place your stability on material things or man, and this could be God reshifting your focus and your back and your groundedness. Okay, your security needs to be updated. Okay, your security system is no longer effective for you, and it's going to be revealed to you that you need to take certain precautionary measures. Okay, and God's going to aid you in doing that. And this is just a season in the storm, but it's going to be all these things that are going to be removed are going to be placed with something better, but you have to go through this first. So it's like it has to balance out and it has to make sense. Certain people, if God was to give you that $1 million, I'm hearing $1 million per se, $1 million per se. This could be a relationship that you want that's going to be postponed until you may go through a breakthrough. Some people are going to be rewarded with the relationship after you do certain work. But it can be, it's just energy surrounding like having to go through many cycles. But these look like gold rings. This is like Mario Brothers, like Super Mario. But he had to fail a certain amount of times before he can get his W. He had to go through certain trials and tests in order to prepare for a war, a battle. It's kind of getting that. Okay. I feel the need to tell you that God giving you a battle or a challenge like this, or these challenges that are going to rise, it isn't a declaration of his disapproval or his resentment towards you, but rather his belief in your abilities. And I think it's important that you know that, okay? God's discipline is a blessing. And I think that's something that you're going to need to remind yourself of. Okay, life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you at all times. And all the time, God is good, and God is good all the time. I asked how others going to be impacted by this blessing. We have responsibilities growing up, the Sirens card, and we also have the pentagram, harmony, protection, and idealism. I think this is going to, I think that the people here that are going to betray you, they're meant to betray you, okay? It's just fated. You know, Judas was meant to be Judas so that we can have the crucifixion, so that it could then be, in essence, when we talk about the story of Christ, it was meant and said to be that we're destined to where Judas was going to betray Christ, Joshua, right? So he could be crucified and rest and die for our sins, and then be reborn again, a resurrection, which is kind of, again, it's reiterating and re-illustrating the story that I was talking about earlier, that God's going to take some things away, and it's going to hurt, okay? But you're going to, and it's going to be hurt because there's going to be people that you want to save, it's going to be people that you want to help that are going to be taking aid and trying to shrink you or hurt you or put you down, right? But it's not going to be successful, okay? I feel the need to say these people here are going to be impacted in a sense to where down later on in life they might encounter somebody just like them. They might do the same things to them, and then they might learn the lesson, but by then it won't matter. I will say that there are going to be people that are going to be removed from your space, okay? You're going to be replaced with more harmonious connections, okay? It's going to be revealed to you who your real support system is, and these people here, they might learn from some of the things that you share with them. They might learn new things about you. You might become stronger as a result of being in a connection with these people, or you might be in a position to where you can start over because you are in this environment. I also feel like you're going to be a blessing to some people who are less fortunate, okay? Because I feel like you are somebody who has seen a lot of good things, and it's like having a lot of money and then losing it all and then having to start over. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like, it's like maybe the way you was going about it before, it wasn't right, or maybe when you did have certain things you were mistreated, or you were abusing these things, or your money habits were bad, and you have to go through some things. It's like, I'm hearing Charlie Wilson, but Charlie Wilson was homeless at some point. He lost everything, and he ended up restarting his whole career and then becoming successful again. But it took that, and through that down period, there was a self-exploration period where he found himself, and he also found God, and that's kind of what I'm seeing for you guys. So I'm gonna pull from my box, and then just so you guys know, there's like a lot of paper in here. So I'm not just like, we're gonna confirm some things for you guys. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm not just selecting like, I'm not pre-selecting just some shit that's already been in here for forever. I'm really giving you guys a fair chance of getting a message. So let's see, what's the next lesson for Power Break? I can tell you guys one thing, if it's any consolation, I've been through this. Okay, emphasis on been through. Okay, so tough times don't last, tough people always do. And that's the important thing you can know. Okay, that was a lot, but okay. So, we have, what does it say? Cancer. Okay, some of you guys are going to be, some of you guys, it could be that. You guys could go through an illness or something like that. People aren't going to be supportive. Or it could be around June, July, where these people here start to reveal their character. Take a rest and leave this rest. Or this could also be people here who are bad for your health, cancerous. This could also be energy of like, again, when I think about cancer, I think about how cancers are compassionate to the sense of where oftentimes it's at the expense of themselves. And they don't leave unless somebody does something to where it's like, okay, I have to set a boundary. But oftentimes Cancers, they let somebody walk over them until they get to the point where they can't take it no more. And it's giving it. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3 on the clock now. It's the straw that broke the camel's back. And I did not say this. It says twin flame chaser. I know I was talking about that earlier. Boom. Boom. Somebody's gonna have to lose you in order to see your value in their life. And that's kind of what I'm seeing. Okay, we also have a scripture here. This is Colossians chapter 1, verse 21 and 22. Although you were previously alienated and hostile in attitude, engaged in evil deeds, yet he has now reconciled you with his holy body and flesh through death, in order to present to you him holy and blameless and beyond reproach. Didn't I say that earlier? This is literally like sacrifices being made in order for new beginnings to come. Let's just talk about the resurrection and the protection that you have. Okay, so your connection with God is about to strengthen. Okay, and it may be something like you may go through some karma. You may have done some people wrong, but you're gonna have to go through some karma. You're gonna know it's your karma. It's like something like that, but you know, it's everything will happen as it should. You might go through some karma for the things that you have done in the past. And then you'll be given another opportunity to do things differently. Okay, that's what I feel the call needs to say. We have an image here, and I want you guys to get a good look at it. Okay, let me can you see that? Okay. Okay, so there's some people here who are at the magic, and there's somebody here that's driving the plane who don't know what the fuck they're doing. So imagine getting on a plane, and the pilot here has a book that says piloting for dummies. Somebody being ill prepared. So you're going to be sent on you're going to be entrusted with a task that's very serious. And it's going to be something where it's like a lot is going to be put on your plate, and you may feel ill-equipped. Okay? But it's going to work out for you in your favor. For some of you guys, this could also be for me, this is like blind faith. Okay? Blind faith. Okay, some of you guys are going to go on your spiritual journey. Some of you guys are going to be researching things. But it's like, don't be afraid of who you are. Again, I said there, God's just, you going through this season isn't a declaration of God's disapproval or resentment towards you. It's actually a declaration of his favor over you. Okay, it's a declaration of his belief in you and your abilities. So some of you guys, y'all might start picking up spiritual books and texts and researching them and reading them. Some of you guys might go back to certain religious things that you were taught in your adolescence, or you guys might start praying more, or things that you used to do to protect yourself. You're going to get back to those things, or you're going to start to find new ways to get closer to God. Okay, I could see that for you all, and I could see where it's going to be very fresh and very new. And it's going to also, obviously, when we get closer to God, other people are going to be upset with these things. When we start to find and get into tune with our spirituality and get into alignment, this could be, some of you guys are new here on my channel, and you guys can be just starting at your spiritual journey, or at least just now start taking it seriously, right? And this is going to be something that's going to offend people, because everybody's not going to be able to get with it. But these people aren't meant to understand it, because they aren't. You're going to drop these people off somewhere, and you're going to go somewhere else, okay? We have Matthew chapter 16, verses 15 through 16. He said to them, "But who do you yourselves say that I am?" Simon Peter answered, "You are Christ, the Son of the living God." Some of you guys are going to get a very strong connection with it. Some of you guys are going to pick up the Bible and actually realize you identify with it. And it may have been something, or some of you guys are going to start going to church, and it may be something that you never wanted to do because of the way Christians have presented Christ to you. Some of you guys are going to get your own view of God. And you're going to realize, and this is something that I have to go through, you're going to realize the way people tell you that Joshua is completely different than who the fuck he really is as a person. The way people describe God is oftentimes a glorified perception of who they think they are or what they would do. And God's ways are not our ways, okay? And you're going to realize that some of you guys are going to be going like I have to do. You're going to be going through the book of like the Holy Bible and reading it like, how that shit people said, that's not what they meant. You're going to be understanding things for your own. You're going to be getting your own view of things. That strong Tiffany had when she was like trying to go, that's some bullshit though she was on. But it's kind of that energy, but not that energy. But she was on some bullshit. That's genocide, bitch. But this is giving like maybe church or something that was scary to you. Maybe somebody was trying to, I don't know, people weaponize their spiritual, their religious belief, and you could have like demand avoidance to where you just don't like people forcing things on you. But you're gonna get, like, this is like somebody going to jail and then coming out, I don't know, Muslim, or coming out Christian or something like that. I could see something that like that for somebody here. It's that type of energy. It might not be that, but it's kind of giving that symbolism of somebody going into a space, experiencing something that could be bad or should be bad for them, but learning a lesson, and as a result of that, they get closer to God. Okay. Some of you guys might get might develop some sort of psychic connection, or you might finally start running away from your psychic gifts, especially if you're scared of them. Okay, we have the Emperor in reverse. It's kind of giving you finna be down on your ass so you can see who's really for you. That's just what it's giving. I can't make it up. And you're gonna have to protect yourself. Okay. We also have kindness. There are going to be people like strangers, people that you anticipate on supporting you aren't going to be there. There are going to be strangers who come at your aid. Okay, or there are going to be people who show you kindness that you probably wronged in the past that you're going to have a newfound love for. Okay, we have beautiful here. Okay, so I do think there's going to be some things that you're going to now have appreciation for that you took for granted before. Okay, 2 to 2 on the clock. Some of you guys are going to be rehashing relationships that you overlooked, and they're going to be very healing for you, and you're going to be very grateful for them. And this could be connection with people that you shitted on in the past, or you just dismayed, or you just couldn't see properly because you had too much going on. It's like that lady, she said she was doing like a contest or something, like a tournament. Everybody was talking about their favorite chocolate, and the group that had 50 chocolates on the table, they couldn't decipher what was their favorite chocolate out of the 50 because it all was confusing. Some of them started tasting like after a while. But people who only had like 2 or 3 chocolates to choose from, it was easier for them to identify their favorite because they didn't have so much to look at them at once. Things are going to be simplified for you so that you can make a conscious decision about what's best or who's best to have in your environment, who's going to be best for, or more conducive for your growth. Okay. Some of you guys, the number 5 is significant. Some of you guys are going to start seeing 5 on 5, but that's usually an indication for me that there's going to be some sort of conflict that arises. That's going to be cause some sort of major shift, but it's going to happen for your betterment. Anytime I see 5 on 5 and like repeat, I know that God's going to take something away, or conflict is going to arise, and afterwards I'm going to reward something better, but I'm going to lose something to gain something else. I know that when I see 5 on 5. That's what it means for me, but you can Google it and see what message that God has for you. Some of you guys could be a Libra, but this just lets me know this is Saturn energy. This is scales being balanced. Karma. This is the year of karma. This is a year of the 8. Cycles, new beginnings, okay? Anything bringing new beginnings, truth being revealed. And I told y'all this at the beginning of the year. Check out my New Year's upload if you guys haven't seen it already. But it's literally giving that. It's literally giving what you reap what you sow. That's kind of what's given. The good seeds and the bad seeds. You're going to reap what you sow. The good and the bad. Okay? Okay, the initials K, S, or O can be significant. I'm also hearing K9s. So for those of you, that can be significant. A K9 can be significant. I don't know how, but take away the resonates of the universe. We also have Puerto Ricans. Some of you guys are going to travel. Or if this is the energy for me, this is fast talking. I don't know how to explain this, but the next blessing I will say is that you guys could learn a language, or you guys could relocate and have to start over. It's like immigration is kind of what it's given. But they're showing me Jocelyn Hernandez, the Puerto Rican princess. So for instance, when she met Stevie J actually was a piece of shit. He was no good, but her connection with him was beneficial for what it needs to be at the moment. And when she outgrew that connection, she found somebody better that was more conducive for her growth. But that connection was toxic, but it revealed areas in which she hasn't healed yet. This could be an energy where somebody you're going to be connected to, you're going to be trying to get this person to work out. It's not going to work. A connection that you really want to work is not going to work out, and it's for your favor because you deserve better. This person here doesn't mean you any well. It's going to be revealed to you. You understand what I'm saying? And you're going to have to let this person go and go on your own. It's going to be scary to just start over again and do things by yourself, because you're probably going to feel like, well, I invested so much in this connection or this job or this person or this place or this home. I don't want to let it go, but you have to. And in doing so, you're going to be blessed with something so much better. She made more money away from Stevie J than she ever did with him. You know? But I'm sure if you ever watched Love and Hip Hop, you know she loved her some fucking Stevie J when she first met him, okay? And he was constantly, here we go, we got drug abuse here. Some of you guys are going to be overcoming addiction, especially if you guys were with somebody that you used to get high with, or they used to get high. Some of you guys just, it's like finally walking away from a habit, walking away from connection. It's like when I'm trying to get myself together, that could be what it is. Some of you out here can be trying to get clean, and it's like people don't want to see you happy, for real. Okay, it could be all types of shit. It could be literally you lose a certain amount of money, so you can't do certain shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, I can't afford my drug of choice because I don't have the funds to do it. But in doing so, I meet people. Maybe I go to rehab to get something better. It's like people don't really support me. My friends, they don't want to go to rehab with me. I can't go back to the trap house because they still getting high. As an example. Now, I've never been an addict, but that's just, I have addicts in my family, and this is just what I imagine it's like. It's like for my grandmother who was addicted to certain drugs, I know it was very difficult for her to walk away from her ex-husband, or walk away from her sons, or certain people who had habits as well, in order to stay clean and to focus on her path, her sobriety, and what was best for her. And she also got closer to God. She ended up going to jail too. But something like that, it's like she couldn't get clean out here in the real world, but her going to jail, it offered her an opportunity to get clean. For some of you guys, it could be something like that. It could also be moving somewhere and you don't know where the dealers are, okay? Because it's like you're in the middle of the country. Some of you guys, it could be something to do with getting clean, or it could be somebody here where, I don't want to say somebody gonna take advantage of you, but this is like my uncle, for instance. I know he used to be, you know, they call him the king of South Dallas. So I would say this: he used to sell drugs, and eventually he got laced. And that actually was something that was, it really fucked him up. Okay, and it's like something like that. I feel like you're gonna be saved from something like that, but it's gonna be revealed to you who was for you. Like my great cousin, I call her my granny Shantae. She told me when she was pregnant, she was working in this hair salon. There was this gay dude she worked with, and she was he offered her a blunt. This is back when you could smoke weed when you was pregnant. People wouldn't judge you. This is back when old people didn't know that was wrong. Let me just say it like that. And he offered her a blunt to help her nausea, and the blunt was laced with crack, y'all. And he didn't sell her, but she knew he knew she was pregnant, but he didn't tell her that it was laced with crack, and it fucked with her. Okay, and it's like something like that. And obviously, it fucked with her mentally because she really valued this connection with him. But it didn't hurt her baby, and it didn't hurt her in the long run. Thank God, because that could have been something that really fucked her over. You know, it's something like that. You know, and that I feel like is going to happen. I almost said in the next 7 days. It's going to be something that's going to happen quick or very soon for you guys. It is the Tower card, and it's like something that can jeopardize your health, or jeopardize your safety, or jeopardize like your livelihood. It's like it's gonna, I don't know, it's like maybe I heard canine early, and I think I was getting energy surrounding a raid. So this could be something like that where you can get arrested, like maybe somebody get arrested for a drug charge, and it's like it's a blessing in disguise because maybe God has something better for you than constantly fighting penitentiary chances. And maybe you haven't worked before, so that will be this energy surrounding like I'm a pilot with Pilot for Dummies books, and it's like I ain't never really tried working. I only know fast money, and it's like you go somewhere, you gotta sit some time out, and then you just learn certain things, and then you come into contact with certain gifts, and you meet some beautiful people and things of that nature. Now I'm not saying it's gonna be this particularly that happens to you, but this is just the only examples that I know how to give, because I'm a South Dallas shawty, so I only can tell you just based off what I done seen or my experience. But you obviously, when this happens to you, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, I also have Jerome. Somebody's name could be Jerome. That could be significant. Does not have to be. Take a rest and leave the rest. We have another image here. This reminds me of Umbrella Academy. Their father was so neglectful, but he had to be in order for them to get their gifts toned in and so they can protect and provide. So things have to go a certain type of way. If you guys have never watched it, that's a Netflix series, and I highly encourage you to watch it because it is something that has a lot of spiritual messages within it. Okay? Okay, we have another scripture. This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. Then God said, let us make mankind in our image according to our likeness. So some of you guys are going to be, I do see you guys, again, you're going to be coming into a realization of your power. For people to come against you in this way, you got to be something special. For the enemy to come against you this way, that means God, the enemy knows something that you don't, okay? God has a big blessing for you. He got a blessing with your name on it. And there's a song with that, with your, God's got a blessing with your name on it, shorty. And it's like, a lot of things are going to fall, and it's like, you have to keep going. You got to just keep swimming. We have athlete. Some of you guys have dreams of being an athlete that you gave up to do something that you feel like was more reliable, or something that you feel like, you know, was easier to do, especially if it was football. Okay, that could be more successful for you. That's for who it resonates with, okay? Or some of you guys, this could be an added confirmation if you guys were an athlete that played football or something like that. And you happen to be a Gemini, okay? This could be a message for you. If you're medium height, so this would be like 5'9", 5'8", something like that. For a male, 5'1", 5'3", for a female. You guys could have eczema, or this could be energy surrounding. You're gonna have some sort of reaction to someone's doing something to you. Okay, a lack of comfort is going to give you some sort of reaction where you're going to be uncomfortable around somebody, so you can't withstand a connection with them anymore. Somebody here can have red hair. I think I said that earlier. Red hair can be significant. That's a power too. Okay, so you can maybe date somebody that has red hair, or this person with red hair can show you kindness. Be on the lookout for somebody with red hair. Okay, somebody beautiful with red hair. I don't know how that's significant for you guys. We have deep Summer Walker. So this could be the person that you hurt in the past or betrayed. There's going to be a connection that comes around that you possibly, it's like a opportunity for reconciliation for some of you guys. And this could also be a connection that you fought, kicked, screamed, and hollered for. This could even be like a friend. So, you know, this may not be platonic. This could be like maybe you had a friend that you possibly stopped seeing or hanging out with, and you ditched this person to go hang out with somebody else, and then that person betrayed you, and it's like this person's still going to be there because they value the relationship between you and them. Somebody's not going to charge it against your heart the things that you have done in the past, okay? Especially if you guys are in your addiction. So this could be like a friend being present. It's like, hey, you know, I'm here for you. Or somebody helping you be clean, or helping you start things over, or helping you with this new beginning. Somebody that you least suspect. Somebody that you probably clowned back in the day, okay? We have straight hair. Well, this is not really getting like straight hair. Some of you guys have straight hair, this person could, but I'm more so getting somebody making the hairs on your back and your neck stand up. Something is going to happen where it's going to surprise you and shock you, and it might scare you initially, but it's important that you trust the process, okay? We have here sexually gifted, okay? Some of you guys are going to have some good sex soon. I encourage you to go watch Power 2. We also have Houston. Houston can be significant. Some of you guys could play football in Houston, or some of you guys could be going to Super Bowl, like the Super Bowl in Houston if they have it in Houston. I don't know. I don't keep up with sports. We also have Issues, Tiana Taylor. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be unpacking some trauma. This could be just the realization that you hurt people. This could be that. It's like maybe somebody comes back around you after you realize, I don't know, maybe finding out some things, and then maybe you have some new beginnings. And it's like, shit. It's like, it might be hit you like a ton of bricks to realize that you were the Judas to some people. Okay? Because it's like reminding me when Judas found out he betrayed Jesus, and Jesus, like, arisen, he was overcome with guilt. He hung himself. He felt so fucking bad for betraying Christ. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of vibe. Okay? Not saying I'm encouraging you to unallow yourself. What I'm saying here is I can see where potentially someone here could be overwhelmed with guilt because they're going to come to the realization that they have done some things to hurt or harm people that they care about. Or this could be energy surrounding you in the same sense, but it could be extremely to you surrounding, I can't believe I maintained a friendship with somebody that sold me out. Because I'm hearing a rat, Stitches and Rats by 21 Savage. If you guys are 21, or you have a 2021 vehicle, or you have a friend that was born in 2021, this could be significant. Okay, we also have a song, Pick Up Your Feelings by Jasmine Sullivan. Yeah, it's kind of giving somebody gonna show their ass. I want to say I'm sorry for delivering this message, but I'm really not, because it's really kind of like I've been through this before, and if somebody told me that I was gonna go through this, I'll be mad too. But now that I'm on the other side of it, I wouldn't have it any other type of way. I wouldn't have it any other type of way. I lost everything, my nigga. I went from luxury apartment, like going out every weekend, always having, you know, just living a vida loca, and literally I lost everything. And I found out certain people only want to be my friend when they thought I had money or when they would benefit off of me. Certain people, certain family members was happy to be around me when they see me homeless. I was homeless. Like a large part of like what y'all see on my channel, I didn't have shit. Like it got to the point where I had to ask my subscribers so I could put a roof over my head for a week. You understand what I'm saying? He got that fucking bad for me because I couldn't depend on family and friends to help me. You know, the people that I least expected to look out for me did. Okay, a childhood friend that I didn't even think was, you know, when who would get so tight. Like we was friends in high school, and in high school I was too busy feeling like I was alone, and I was so betrayed by somebody else that I couldn't see that she was trying to be nice and kind to me. You know, she's always been a very good friend to me, and I couldn't see it then. But when I needed her most, she was there. She didn't charge against my arm and say, oh, in high school you didn't talk to me as much. I was never mean to her, but I just didn't know that, you know, I didn't know that we would be best friends in the end. It's kind of giving that. When I met Will, you know, or Josefine, these are people I met in passing at jobs that I know and work with, that I met like complete strangers that literally put food in my refrigerator, paid for diapers and wipes for my niece to ass, helped me pay for a room to have a roof over my head when my family members had houses that were empty, like rooms available, you know. And it wasn't like I didn't have a job or money. I just lost my home. It was like everything was like crashing on me, and I was trying to prevent it, and literally nobody would help me because those people wanted to see me down the whole time. It provided them satisfaction, you know. And it was hard pill to swallow, but it needed to be that way, bro. It needed to be. And in that time I got closer to God, but also I got closer to my gifts. My intuition is popping. It's popping. It's popping. It's popping. We ain't stopping. It's giving that. Like nobody can instill fear in my heart, because I know for real that God is, like, I know God's presence because of what I've been through. You know, no weapon formed shall prosper. Nothing can make me doubt my favor in the spiritual world. Nothing can make me doubt my power. Nothing can make me doubt my place in this world. Okay. Because people around me that were close to me made me feel like I wasn't shit. I had people across the world like you guys watching me and supporting my content consistently that showed me that I have a reason to keep going. When I felt like unaliving myself, it was certain notifications that I got on my social media that was helpful. You know, y'all don't even know the half of what I've been through. You know, and I'm just now making it. I'm just now getting my head above the water, y'all. Just now. Y'all probably can't tell because of the work I produce on here, but that's kind of the energy. So I don't think that you're going to be deprived of the bare necessities like food, water, clothes, but you might lose some things that you feel like that you have this attachment towards. But these things, you don't need them anyway. God comes like away everything that you don't need and replace it with something that's more valuable. So this will be your reading. I love you guys. See you money back, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
For the first time when I was 28 years old. When I had children, my children were going to know who their father was.
Yeah.
Chris Gardner was doing his best.
We don't need two.
We don't need one.
Maybe next quarter.
It's possible.
But his best wasn't enough.
Man, I got two questions for you. What do you do and how do you do it?
I'm a stockbroker.
Stockbroker? Oh. Hey, I'm gonna let you hang on to my car for the weekend, but I need it back for Monday. Feed the meter.
I need the rent. I can't wait anymore. I need you out of here in the morning.
You gotta trust me, all right?
I trust you.
Because I'm getting a better job.
Ooh, child.
Let me see if I can find you an application for our internship.
Did Mom leave because of me?
Mom left because of Mom, and you didn't have anything to do with that. There's no salary.
No.
I was not aware of that. My circumstances have changed some.
Dad, where are we going?
I don't know.
Last year, we had an intern score on 90% on the written exam. He wasn't chosen. It's not a simple pass-fail.
You're not quitting on the shed, are you?
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
All right.
Jay says you're pretty determined.
Where are you going? Go to the hospital!
capital. I'm in a competitive internship at Dean Witter.
He said you're smart.
This thing's impossible. I can do it.
No, you can't. No one can.
You're a good papa.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
Take a look inside your heart. Is there any room for me? I won't have to hold my breath till you get down on one knee, because you only want to hold me when I'm looking good enough. Did you ever fool me? Would you ever picture us? Every time I pull my hair out, it's only out of fear that you'll find me ugly and one day you'll disappear. Cause what's the point of crying? It was never even enough. Did you ever want me? Was I ever good enough? But boys are liar, the boys are liar. He doesn't see her. You're not looking at me, boy. The boys are liar, the boys are liar.